Hi U9. Today we're going to learn how to change percentages to fractions and fractions into percentages. Okay, so we'll start off with changing a percentage into a fraction. So let's say I had 30%. Okay, now we know that all percentages are out of 100. Okay, so all we have to do to change 30% into a fraction is go 30 over 100, because that's what percentage is out of, and then we can just simplify it down. Well, if I divide the top and bottom of the fraction by 10, that gives me 3 over 10. Now that won't simplify any further than that, so that's that first question done. Let's have a go at another one. Let's go for 80%. Okay, so again, because percentages are out of 100, I can just go 80 over 100. And again, I'm going to divide by 10, top and bottom, which will give me 8 over 10. And I can also divide the top and bottom by 2 again. I can just half the top and the bottom numbers. That'll give me 4 over 5. And that's it, fully simplified. Okay, let's go for another one. Let's go for, say, 35%. Okay. Again, we just put it over 100. Now this time we can't divide by 10. However, we can divide by 5. So we'll divide the top and bottom by 5. And that will give us 7 over 20. Now that won't simplify any further, so that is our answer. Okay. One last example. Let's go for, say, 24%. Okay. Well, first of all, we'll put it over 100 because that's what percentages are out of. We can divide both those numbers by 2. So if we divide them both by 2, we get 12 over 50. They're both even, so we can still divide by 2, which will give us 6 over 25. Okay, and that's that. Fairly straightforward. Moving on, we'll have a look at fractions to percentages. Okay, so let's say I had 1 over 10. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make this bottom number 100. So what I have to multiply that by to change to 100? Well, the answer is 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by 10. Right, and that is going to give me 10 over 100. And because it's over 100, it must mean it's 10%. Okay. Let's have another one. What about 3 over 20? So I have to ask myself, what I have to multiply this number by to make it 100? Well, 20 times 5 is 100. So I'm going to multiply everything by 5. Which gives me 15 over 100. Which means it's 15%. One last example. If we had, say, 27 over 50. So I want to multiply them both by 2 because 50 times 2 is 100. It's going to give me 54 over 100, which means it's 54%. Okay guys, that should be enough to get you started with. We're going to have a go at questions 5 and 6. Continuing on from where you left off after Miss Hume's lesson yesterday. Okay, so that's questions 5 and 6. All the best now. Good luck.